So we got some more average stuff. It's working backwards. It's not like here's a bunch of numbers, find the average. More like here's the average, find the missing number. So that's your formula that you're going to use for these. But really, so if I ever ask you to find the average, it's always just the total divided by like the number there are, right? We got 10 test scores, add them all together, divide by 10. Grab a worksheet from the desk. Well, if you just multiply both sides of that equation by number, I probably should put that, then you would end up with this equation. So it's really the same equation. We're just working kind of backwards. So like if I look at number 1, the average of 5 numbers is 20. So that's my n. That's my average. If I multiply those two things together, 5 times 20 is 100. That gives me my total. I know that if I add up these 5 numbers, I'm going to get 100 because the average is 20. And then I know 4 of the numbers. Like I know these 4. So all I do is get rid of those 4. So if I just go 100 minus 10 minus 38 minus 12 minus 25, whatever you have left is the missing number. So I get 15. If you want to check it, you can take 15, 10, 38, 12, 25. Like this is your group now. If you add all those up and divide by 5, you should get 20. Alright, let's look at another one. I got another little trick that some people use that I'll show you in a second. So number 2, you've taken 4 tests so far. That's not actually your n yet because we don't know the average of those. These are my 4 grades. So this is like you're in a class and you got 1 test left. I got to make sure that I average a 90. I got to make sure I end up with an A-. And these are my 4 grades so far. Well, at the end of the day, I need an average of 90 on 5 tests. So average times n is 90 times 5. So I need 450 total points. And then I know what I have so far. So if you just take 450, subtract 90, 84, 189, whatever you get is your answer. Is it 87? Let me show you another trick people will use. And this works easier if the numbers are like close together. But if the average is 90, some people will go through these and say, okay, well, this is a straight up 90. So that's totally fine. So I'm going to put a 0 there. This is 84. So I'm 6 below where I need to be. So I'm going to put a minus 6. This is 100. My average is 90. So I'm going to put a plus 10 right there. And then this is an 89, so it's 1 less than the average I need, so it's minus 1. So if I add up these, minus 6 plus 10 is 4. So I'm 3 over where I need to be, which means I can go 3 under the average, which is 90 minus 3 is 87, and still get there. That's kind of a goofy way of thinking. Some people like it, some people are like, what the hell are you talking about? It just kind of depends on your... I saw a couple heads nod, and I see a few people just blank stares. Let's see if that makes sense. So that can work. You don't have to think about it that way. Grab a worksheet anyway. So if I want to do that method again, then I'll do like the normal. My average needs to be 200 over 5 games. Well, I'm flat. 200, that's right on my average. I'm 75 below. I'm 50 below. And I'm 50 above. So if I add up all these, I'm 75 below where I'm supposed to be. Which means I need to be 75 above on the next one to average out. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be 275. Again, you might not like that method. That's a little more, it's just a weird way of thinking. If you don't like that method, do the average times the number. Average times n. 200 times 5, you get 1,000. And then if you just subtract all of the ones that we do know, How's it seem? Questions I want to do it on those three? Try four of them. Yeah. Yeah. There's just like one simple thing you're missing. But I want to go through it. So like if I'm doing number four, the average comes out to be 45. And there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So 6 times 45 is 270. And then I can subtract what I know. I'm thinking about it kind of the other way. I'm looking at compared to 45. So this is 15 below. This is 5 below. This is 5 above. 10 above. And then 35 below. Those 5's cancel. So I'm like 40 below where I need to be. So I need to be 40 above that. So I'm thinking my answer is 85. You guys get that when you do subtraction? Yeah. 80? Oh, this is 15. Yeah, 80.
For 5, it says the average of 10 numbers is 90, and the first 8 numbers are all 80.
Okay.
Where's like the, then it says what's the missing number?
Yep.
But that adds up to 9 numbers.
Yeah. That's my bad. I was like, okay, what's the question? Let's say the first 9 numbers are all 80 for that one. So try 5 with my new corrected actual making sense version. I'll do 11. Let you guys work. The attendance in here was 1. Okay. So the average of 10 numbers is 90. So you got 9 numbers. Sorry, 10 numbers, the average is 90. So you're going to have 900 total. The first 9 numbers are all 80. So you can just subtract like 9 times 80. And this would be the exact same, since Zach, you're asking about 11. It would be the same as if it said the average of the first 9 numbers is all 80. In that case, you can just kind of pretend they're all the same number. So if I do this, 900 minus 720. I'm going to get 180 for number 5. Yes. I love you guys are working ahead or not understanding. Give me some feedback here. 5, I understand exactly what's going on. 1, I don't have a clue what you're talking about. 3, screw you, Mr. Davis, I don't want to be here. Okay, we okay? Okay, go to 11. The average of 4 numbers is 20. If I include a 5th number, the average changes to 30. So that's like the biggest n I have. So I'm going to start with that. So n equals 5. And the average is 30. So n times the average equals 5 times 30 equals 150. Then I got to subtract out what I know. Well, if the average of the first 4 numbers is 20, I can just pretend they're all 20. What's the average of 20, 20, 20, 20? It's 20, right? So I'm just going to subtract 4 times 20. And then that gives me 7. Questions? Are you guys good to do the rest of it? Okay. I can, that makes sense.
Okay, so you got the 150 by doing 5 times 30.
Yeah, because that's like when I add the fifth number. That's like the end of the problem. Like I've got 5 numbers now.
Okay, I see. Oh, okay. So you got the average of the first one. Okay, I see.
You right? Okay. So I got an answer. Keep going. Mine's already got one. There's an answer key up there. Yeah. Questions, let me know.